1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant, the track is really biting. I'm getting real excited, ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing her, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Win from my slap, will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, her tits is bouncing. Front rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, don't wanna be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap and spitting that whack crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a beer. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scunt. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president. Damn, while the butterfly flew out. The hell? Ridiculous. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Woke up broke as fuck, thinking about the money bags. Wanna get the fast money on the daily task. Nothing in the fridge, so I'm thinking about the money heist. You get left, cause my pockets ain't looking right. Looking in my fridge, baking soda and a broke light. Just hold tight, the plan will move right. Got that cable applied on rich neighbors. Might as well pray to Yahweh to Savior. Dumping on my belly, I'm hungry and ready. Fast with the cash like Michael Andretti. No matter what, I chase those bucks. My car don't got money, credit smudge. Jobs always bother me, gotta win the lottery. When I leave the country, please don't bother me. Hog tie, my prize in the archives. Been in poverty for a long time. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Dollar per word, my learning curve. Fuck off, you lame birds, my trap is absurd. Pocket watcher got you plotting on the opposition. The only thing holding you back is prison. Getting fired from job, time is running out. Gotta pay the light bill, Con Ed bugging out. It's imperative, that's how I gotta live. I'm broke, don't even ask for a cig. Gotta borrow money to pay what I owe. Hurricane Sandy gave us a blow. After that, COVID swallowed the world whole. Couldn't go nowhere, stay in your home. Every day I paper chase, you know what I ate. For breakfast, success on my dinner plate. Delicious. When I gotta raise, here comes inflation. Fucking hate it, I'm losing my patience. Hey, yo, B, what it do though? Hold on, let me make sure I'm good.
1 2 1 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. Yeah, B, we back with it. What to do though, B? Welcome to the round table. We talk the old fashioned rass to let y'all know what's happening. My dude Blaze in the building. What's going on, y'all? What's goody? My dude Graffiti. All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, B. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Appreciate everybody for looking at them throwback episodes and all that. Appreciate everybody for watching the uploads when it comes, dumbing up everything and all that. Make sure you comment too, B. When you hit that thumbs up, make sure you comment too. We need those comments. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, B, you already know I'm gonna bring it back to Black History Month of wrestling, like what we always do every single year. And I figured, this time around we're gonna talk about jazz. Talk about jazz this time around, B. We don't really talk about the women that wrestling, the black women that wrestling too much, so gotta talk about jazz real quick there. You know what I'm saying? There's according to Wiki. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull this up real quick. All right. I guess that's a real name. Real name, Colleen Denise Moore Begnard. I probably butchered that last name. My bad if I did. Born August 27th, 1972, is a retired American professional wrestler and manager, better known by her ring name Jazz. She is best known for her time in WWE, where she has a two-time WWF/WWE Women's Champion. She has also competed in the for the NWA, where she held the what? Okay, the NWA World Championship, World Women's Championship for over 900 days. She's a producer and the head of women's division for NWA. I didn't even know that. If she's the head of the women's division in the NWA, why the hell she's not? I don't see her on any of the shows. Anyways, she is also known for her tenure in ECW and Impact Wrestling, where she retired from an in-ring competition. Early in her career, in 98 and 99, she made her debut in wrestling in 1998, working for independent promotions in Kansas and Texas. When she was in ECW around 99 and the year 2000, after dropping out of college, Big Nod, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. I hope I'm getting her name right. Who is him? Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, after dropping out of college, Begnaud was approached by starting a career as a professional wrestler and joined a wrestling school in Louisiana. She was originally inspired to be a wrestler when she saw Jacqueline Moore perform. Begnaud trained with Rod Price for 6 to 8 months, and she later made her professional wrestling debut in a match against Moore. Using the name Jasmine, you know what I'm saying? She ain't cut the name in half yet. She later joined ECW as a part of an alliance called the Impact Players, which included wrestlers such as Jason Jason Knight, Lance Storm, and Just Incredible. She later began a feud with Jason and defeated him in Heat Wave in '99. She appeared on an intermittent basis before leaving the company before ECW was shut down due to bankruptcy. And on them bounce checks. Tell you, this dude, Paul Heyman, you know how much money he owed these dudes? That's why this dude, Bummy Dreamer, said he wanted to do. I don't know if y'all know about this. This dude, Bummy Dreamer, said a long time ago that he wanted to pull up to one of them WrestleManias. This when Paul Heyman was still doing commentary. He wanted to pull up to one of the manias and blow this dude head off, and then just blow his head off too. Pause. Like basically, a homicide suicide because he owed this dude Dreamer money. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember him? Y'all remember him saying that shit? All right. Got Ballet with the Blick in the building. All right. Hell no, he don't pay his damn debts. He owe mad people bread. We'll play a song about. Fun fact: Jazz packed up Trish at the WWE Golden Dongathon. Dongathon? Dongathon. Dongathon. For those that remember it. Yeah, B. But yeah, B, hit the thumbs up, B. You already know how I give it up with the thumbs up, B. Let's get it. Black History Month and all that, man. Let me continue on. Let me continue on real quick with this, with Jazz real quick. In late 2001, the WWF expressed interest in Begnard, and she was sent to OVW for 6 months to train under the new ring name Jazz. Wait, she had that name in ECW. That gotta be cap. I remember her having that name in ECW, if I'm not mistaken. She ain't changed her name to Jazz at OVW. Whatever. She signed a 2-year contract with WWF. She made her debut in the company as a heel on the Survivor Series pay-per-view during a six-pack challenge match for the WWF Women's Championship, which had been vacated by China after her departure from the company ultimately. Trish Stratus was the winner for the match and the championship. Okay, I think I remember that match, though. Following her debut in the company, Jazz began her first rivalry with then women's champion Trish Stratus on the January 14th episode of Raw. Jazz received a push as she defeated Jacqueline to become the number one contender to Trish Stratus' women's title. Jazz received her championship match against Trish at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where she was unsuccessful in capturing the title. However, on the February 4th, 2002 episode of Raw, Jazz defeated Trish Stratus to win the Women's Championship for the first time. On March 17th at WrestleMania 18, Jazz successfully defended her belt against Lita and Trish in a triple threat match. Yeah, that's when she was holding the belt down. We all remember that. And that's when they'll ask her for like an interview or whatever, or they'll question Jazz. She would just give them that look and just walk away from them. That was gold. Like Jazz at first never cut no promos. They always ask her, why you doing this? Or why you did this? Why you did that? And she would just look at them, ignore them, and walk away. 2 more likes to open up them floodgates. Jazz won the women's titles on Black History Month. That's right. On May 6, 2002, the WWF was renamed to the WWE, subsequently renaming the title to the WWE Women's Championship as a result. Jazz became the last woman to hold the women's title under the WWF banner and the first to hold it under the WWE banner. On the April 29th episode of Raw, Jazz challenged Bubba Ray Dudley for the Hardcore Championship. Although didn't win the championship, she successfully helped Stevie Richards to capture it. On the May 6th episode of Raw, Jazz was helped by Richards to retain her title against Trish Stratus after knocking her with a super kick. After the match, Bubba Ray attacked both Steven and Jazz to try to regain the title back. Although multiple superstars started competing for it, changing simultaneously from holders like Raven, Just Incredible, Crash, Trish Stratus, and finally regained to Richard after being helped by Jazz. However, due to a torn ACL in her knee, Jazz dropped her title to Trish Stratus in a Hardcore Rules match. The following week, on May 13th episode of Raw, post-match, she was attacked again by this dude, Bubba Ray, and Stratus as he performed and aided Superbomb through a table on her ass. Yeah, man. Jazz been putting in work. And I'm like, we always talk about Black History Month, when it comes to the wrestlers and all that, but I rarely cover the women, the black women, and when it comes to Black History Month. So, you know what I mean? We gotta learn y'all out there. We gotta let y'all people know, like, look here, B. The black women definitely been putting in work when it comes to this wrestling shit. We had did a episode about what was that? Naomi, as a matter of fact, last month. Make sure y'all check that out. Yeah. Well, how y'all feeling though? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Face Sandman. What's going on, Seaflu? Wagwan Mayu. Open up the floodgates real quick. Yeah, what's going on SmackDown right now? So they got Oba just pulling up on Raw and SmackDown, just packing everybody up. I'm here for it. I'm so here for that. Like, that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a straight up juggernaut, packing people up in this path, left and right. I can't even be mad about how he's being booked right now. Can't. It makes sense. Oh God. It's Wepa time and this dude, R-Truth. What they having a backstage segment. Yeah, you see that goofy shit, right? Come on, Flair. Like, really? But I think he said that from before that he wanted to die in the ring. He said that's what he wants. But it's like, you can want that shit all you want. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. Like, you tripping. Yo, I'll be super shocked if he leaves WrestleMania still WWE champion. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if he makes it to WrestleMania as WWE champion. But open up them floodgates. Pow! Right there. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yo, I know y'all see the Tribal Chief Cook on Monday, though. I ain't get to talk about that. I know y'all see my dude Cook. We're going to talk about that. But let me continue on with the Jazz story real quick, and we're going to get back to it. Jazz made her return on the January 27, 2003 episode of Raw, viciously attacking Trish Stratus after a Chicago Street fight for Victoria's Women's Championship, in which Stratus was defeated. She made an in-ring return on the February 10th episode of Raw, defeating Molly Holly in a singles match. Jazz involved herself in the feud between Stratus and Victoria upon her return. She immediately took out Stratus and dominated in matches against Molly Holly and Jacqueline. She competed in the triple threat match for the women's championship at WrestleMania X1X. I don't know what the fuck that one. I think that's 19. If I'm not, I don't know. But anyways, against Stratus and Victoria, but Stratus walked away with the title. During this time, she took on the managerial services of Theodore Long, which led to another women's championship reign after defeating Stratus at Backlash. She had another successful title defense at Judgment Day in a fatal four-way match involving Stratus, Victoria, and Jacqueline. However, she lost a title in a battle royal to Gail Kim and on June 30th. During that match, Jazz had sustained a chipped and dislocated shoulder and needed several weeks to rehabilitate it. She returned from injury in early 2004, but was used sparingly later that year. She became a manager and valet for her real life husband, Rodney Mack. I forgot about that. This dude, Rodney Mack, is still wrestling too. He's an NWA, as a matter of fact. Was a Doom 2.0, some bullshit like that. But anyways, she was released from WWE in November 2004 due to the creative department lack of idea for her character. Yeah, and I'm not even mad at that. They took very good care of Jazz. She held down the belt. How much is that? Like twice? Let me see. How much times Jazz held the belt down? Let me see. It don't even fucking matter. Cause she held it down like she had a memorable title reigns. Like especially her and Trish Stratus, they had wars. They're saying he want the SF6 smoke on stream. Hey, look, I'm not ducking nothing. He know what time it is. He know my bop. I hope I got that shit uploaded on the external hard drive that I'm using. Pause. What's good though, Gerard? How you feeling, sir? Yo, let me tell y'all something real quick, right? Why the fuck I've been on this damn keto diet and shit, like hardcore with it. No sugar, no no sugar, no meat. Not meat. Pause. No sugar, no carbs. You know what I'm saying? Just I even drink like no juice, no soda, nothing like that. The straight up cucumber water, like cheddar cheese, like little peanut butter, eggs, avocado, and been hardcore with it for like this is like what my fourth day. I'm planning on riding this shit out for like the whole month. Wish me luck. Wow, yesterday it felt like I was gonna pass. Yeah, I feel like I was gonna pass out yesterday. I'm not even gonna hold you. I had fucking I had to go to the dentist. My lady was taking me to the damn dentist or whatever. I feel like I was gonna pass out. I'm like, whoa. I was walking like a zombie. I'm like, because I have no carbs, no sugars, like literally, like no juice, no soda. I don't even drink soda like that. I really drink like juice and shit like that. And of course I drink water, but I'd rather drink juice than soda. But I have none of that shit. All I really had was cucumber water. And what I was eating, I just ate nothing but like meats and greens. Like no milk, nothing like that. Yeah, like it's not too bad. What's good, Tyler? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I do not feel like we supposed to be on the road to WrestleMania. It don't feel like shit. And that's what I'll be talking about. Be like, because is they're not creative. They're not creative. They're not fun. I can't stand creative. All of them, like, well, I can't say all of them. Majority of them, mainly the ones that's at the top. Like, they need to just pack it up, man. Like, what I'm saying? Pinocchio Paul and Pritchard And them type motherfuckers, they need to get the fuck up out of here, man. They are bad. But I don't want to, I don't want to go. I don't want to even go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do Black Star.
It's good. Can you hear me?
Oh, you outside?
What?
Oh, you outside? You sound like you was outside.
Yeah. Like I'm outside right now.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you though. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you been?
I'm good. I can't complain. I was just before you had pull up. I was just telling everybody like how I was on this damn keto diet for like a few days. I was about to pass out, yesterday. Shit. Um, you know,
Crazy week so far. Well, crazy week to end the week.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What you say?
No, I was saying that I was telling everybody that I was on a keto diet, and yesterday I was about to pass out because I don't know if you know what a keto diet is. Like basically,
Yeah.
I
Like I'm
can't.
on one.
You guys said what?
I'm on one.
Right, so you already know what it is. Like no sugar, no carbs.
So my body's used to it. So
Mm. What's your diet? What do you eat on a keto diet? Like what's your meal plan?
like I mostly eat like chicken, like beef. Like
Yeah.
if I like eat like a tortilla or something like that, it'll be like one of those like those low carb tortillas. Tortillas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just got
Like like it takes.
some keto bread. Like I tried it from like a long time ago. I ain't like it, so I'm gonna try it again this time around.
Which one? The one from Costco? You talking about that one?
I don't know the brand. Hold on, let me see the brand of it real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right.
It's the fuck Lewis. It's Lewis. Huh? Got the bread from my guy Lewis over here, huh? My guy Lewis is a fucking fanatic. Oh my god. You? You?
Yo.
Yeah, you heard what I said?
You said Lois, right? Or Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but anyways, what's going on, my dude?
Man, like it's interesting, like what Ricochet said yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't really get to really read what he said, but I heard he's been he's been going in.
Like he said that basically that the WWE sucked the fun out of wrestling for him.
Yeah, I heard about that part. Yeah, and he's right. Remember, Mox was one of the ones that said that too, but not in them same words. But there's wrestlers that said that
Yeah,
about WWE.
but you have to understand, you know what I mean? Like if you're saying that about yourself, okay, then I completely understand. You know what I mean? Like it is a matter of opinion. You know what I mean? But like as soon as you bring other people into it,
Who did he bring in? Well, like, okay, what did he say? Let me look up what he said. While I look this up, let me
like
bring my dude TKO up in the building.
he added Shinsuke, Apollo Crews. He added Sammy Zayn for some fucking weird reason.
TKO with a doodle.
You know what I mean? What's up?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Black Soul. What you were saying now? I'm gonna look up his tweets right now.
No, like he added Shinsuke, Apollo Crews, Sammy for some fucking weird reason. I think did he add Andrade TKO? If you know about the tweets.
About tweets from who?
From Ricochet.
Oh, I don't know if it was Andrade, but wait, you mean the Jimmy Corderas tweet that he did?
Before the Jimmy Corderas tweet. We said that wrestling sucked the fun, or WWE sucked the fun out of wrestling for him.
Oh yeah, I remember he did say that. I don't know if I don't remember him mentioning Andrade, but
I hope he doesn't take it down. I hope he didn't take it down. I'm looking for it now. I can't find it. I hope he didn't take it down.
Like I feel, what exactly did Ricochet say that was wrong, though? It's not like he offended anybody. He's just speaking his truth.
No, he added Finn. He added Finn. That's who he added. He added Finn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did say Finn Balor. Well, Finn Balor was booked worse than he was, but yeah.
No, but I mean, like, but those people re-signed. I think Finn's getting rewarded now.
They re-signed.
You said Finn. Who's getting rewarded?
Finn.
Finn who?
Finn Balor is getting rewarded for losing. I mean, why else would he get a? He's about to get a world. He's about to get a world title match again against Punk. So like,
exactly,
and he's gonna lose again. How is that getting rewarded if he's always losing?
You just answered your own question. He's getting rewarded for losing.
Nah, man, we can't be desensitizing motherfuckers to losing. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing that kills me with WWE. Like, they make, don't worry, you can lose all you want. You're gonna get nah, man. Like, I keep saying, that's what devalues the belts.
And again, when it comes to Sammy and Finn, they re-sign. You can't enter yourself into the conversation after they re-signed.
I think he took it down, though. I'm trying to
It's not on them.
Yeah, but the only thing
it's on them if they resign.
It really is, honestly. I mean, if you're,
I want to know what he said in verbatim though, because I can't really.
I think Toph knows. Toph should know.
I will say this.
You get the tweet down.
I will say this though. I do agree with the fact that if you feel like you're being mistreated, you can't really say nothing if you resign, because that just means you're content at this point.
Yeah, they resigned. Shinsuke resigned. Sammy resigned. Finn resigned. There's nothing. Another
example is fucking Santos Escobar. That dude got tricked into resigning, and look at him now. Where is
he? Back to Triple A. Back to the ghetto. You go.
Nigga showed up on AAA and looked like he hasn't slept in a month.
Got Nate and Toph in the building. Wagwan.
What up?
Damn, Nate, like, come on, man, get lively.
Hey, I'm still suspended from school.
I thought that was cleared up. What happened?
No, I got to do another meeting on Monday. So basically, the guy said if I apologize, and I'll be going back to work. So there we go.
Wow. Like, who did you slap down?
Why do they all? I hate when they always try to make people apologize for something somebody else did. Like, that's insane. That's insane to me.
Like,
I'll apologize for no wrongdoing.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.
But hold on, wait, before we continue on, my bad. So if I didn't want to cut you off, I just wanted to say what's up to y'all real quick, because we were talking about the Ricochet tweet. I'm trying to look for it now. I think he took it down. This dude, Black Sauce, said, you know what he said? Like in verbatim, I guess. Because I can't really.
He said several tweets. It wasn't just one.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
When was it? Like, was it yesterday? Was it the day before?
It was yesterday.
No, like he brought up
a couple
names,
days ago. The one that I saw was the referee Jimmy Corderas. He got fucking. I like you, Jimmy. One of my favorite referees, but yeah, Ricochet pretty much owned them. So Ricochet was talking his shit, and then Jimmy was like, like, why are you talking about it? Blah, blah, blah. And he was just basically saying in so many words that, well, you resigned, so you were happy. And then Ricochet gave him the receipt and basically said that actually, no, he did not want to resign. He requested his release and they told him no. And we've seen that before too. Remember Brody Lee? Remember he requested his release and they said no. They're like that sometimes.
Definitely remember. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
So that time when he was the Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet actually did not want to be Intercontinental Champion, and Ricochet was like, "Who says no to winning a title?" He did, and people don't talk about that. So, but yeah, I heard the tail end of what you guys were talking about. Yeah, he's not the first person to say that. I mean, like you said, Moxley said that verbatim. He just wasn't as blunt about it, But honestly, what Ricochet is really referring to, he's really referring to Vince's WWE. Vince's WWE was like that. They would beat you down and make you just burn out on wrestling. And I give Triple H a lot of shit, but you don't really hear that about Triple H's WWE.
For better or worse, Triple H does kind of help reignite some people's passions, because I've heard that before from some of the people that did go back.
Right.
It doesn't do it with everybody, but still, verbatim, you don't really hear people complain about Triple H sucking the life out of them.
Yeah, let's.
Like creatively, we can complain about we can complain about the creative process and stuff like that. But yeah, like you said, we're not hearing any horror stories of people dreading to go to work like they were with Vince. I'm not hearing any stories of like with Vince. I heard, especially like near the end when he was just losing his fucking mind. I was hearing that it was like walking on eggshells. Like everybody was stiff. Everybody was afraid to say anything. And from what I'm hearing from like Natalia and Rollins and Becky, like even like people low in the car like Tozawa, it's like, no, you can pretty much just say whatever you want. Like Liv Morgan, remember that time Liv Morgan got that DUI? What was that, like last year before last, whatever?
That was long. It was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That was like in the news, and she was worried because she thought she was going to be in a doghouse. And under Vince, you absolutely would have been. But Triple H was like, no problem. Because you knew it was just a one-time thing, and to Liv's credit, she hasn't got in trouble again after that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Right.
Don't spill your drink. That's all.
Yo, Black Star.
I mean, it could.
Any guy, what's going on, my dude?
It could have been.
Somebody got hold on. Somebody got a extra tab open or something. It's like a mean echo in the background. Oh, it's going now. Go ahead, Shaquille.
I was just gonna say, if Vince was still in charge, Liv would have absolutely got the axe, but she hasn't really caused any problems, so pretty sure he could let it slide this once, and she hasn't done anything to warrant another suspension, so.
And plus, look at the Usos. How many times they get busted for drinking, and
Right.
Exactly.
The motherfucker was just drunk. What PLE was that?
Jey Uso gets drunk on camera now.
That was Cena's last match. Yeah.
Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
And Jey Uso gets drunk on camera on the thing.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh,
but yeah, that doesn't make Ricochet's comments like any less true, because again, he's really just talking about like Vince's WWE. And
y'all didn't even need screenshot it or anything. I'm mad he took it down though. He mad buns. Why he took it down?
Probably because he was told to take it down. As far as we know, someone was told to take it down. Like Warner.
His wife told him to take it down.
Right. But I'll give Ricochet his props. Like he's actually gotten better, and since he's gotten the AEW, when I see his matches, he's actually toned himself down. He doesn't do as much high flying as he could. He's worked.
Well, he can. He's getting older. How old is he now?
He's still.
I know he's still young, but he's been around the world.
Yeah, but I'll give him his flowers. Like he's improved his presentation. He's improved his promo. I like what he's doing with the Gates of Agony. He's definitely taking care of himself. I think really what it is that, he was, I hate using this word because it's overused, especially on the IWC. He was just a pussy for a long time. He wouldn't really say shit, so he just sat there and, people would talk shit about him. He just took it. Now he's kind of at a point where he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to talk back. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You notice when he was doing that, people was like, oh, yada, yada, yada. Oh, why he sounds like that? And I'm glad He heard all that shit and he kept going. He kept talking. I like that.
Right. And that's why I said, like, when he went to AEW, like, certain people were like, he's never going to be a star. He'll never be a main
Turn their
eventer.
TV
Look,
down, yo. Somebody TV's mad loud in the background. That's you, TKO.
Yeah, that's me. I just got home.
Cool.
What's on the TV?
I got SmackDown on. They had Shinsuke versus Tama, but that's it.
Oh God, this dude Shinsuke is in the Family Matter vortex for like what 5 months.
Well, they had some backstage interactions with him and Tama. They had to make the match somehow.
I guess.
But yeah, the last thing I got to say about the Ricochet thing is I remember like when he went to AEW and people were saying like, oh, no one's going to fucking care. Or like, oh, he'll never be a main eventer. He'll never be a blah, blah, blah. Listen, I've talked about this with Nate. Never say never in wrestling. Never. You never know what's going to happen to a wrestler. You can never know how big or how small someone can fall off. I remember vividly like when Cody left WWE and like just people on social media were just like, oh, who gives a fuck? Nepo baby. Nick Carter. He's got a lisp. He'll never be anything. Who cares if he's working Kurt Angle? Who cares?
Stardust bum. He's a bum.
He'll never be nothing. Like, and a lot of people who said that about Cody were forced to eat crow. They were forced to eat their words. So you never know. You'll never know what kind of star somebody could be. I remember like with fucking Toni Storm, like they did nothing with her in WWE. She barely did anything, and like she got released. And
oh God, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started with that shit. I'm still mad they threw a pie in her face for Charlotte Flair.
Right, when she got released, people are like, generic blonde number 500. Nobody cares. She was never any good. Look at her now. There is absolutely no fucking way anybody who could have called time as Toni Storm. Fucking Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was the joke of wrestling fans for years. I remember like that time, and I'm not going to joke about it because it's pretty fucking serious. I know I always give him shit, but like in the 2010s, like he basically had he almost unalived himself because he was depressed and he was gaining weight and shit. And Jeff was like this big, huge main eventer, and it was all nobody gives a fuck about Jeff. Then like years later, he came back with Broken Matt. He was the biggest fucking star in the business, and he was in TNA. So you never know how big someone's going to be. So all you fans out there throwing shit at Ricochet, you ball, Andy Jabroni, you never know. You never know.
But with me, and let me just like talk for a couple of seconds, all right? Mm-hmm. That okay, when you talk about Ricochet, right? I understand the anger, right? Like how he felt leaving WWE and getting his second opportunity, getting his second chance. I applaud that, and I understand that. I am for wrestlers moving around, moving to different companies, getting where you feel home is. You know what I mean? But like when you're in the situation that Ricochet is, for example, right? You're still at the same exact area. I'm not saying that he'll never be a main eventer. I'll never say that. But what I can say for the moment, he's in the same exact spot as where he was.
Well, I'll say this, though. I hear what you're saying. But at least he has more of a character now. From before, when he was in WWE, he was just I don't know, like a flippity type dude. You know what I'm saying? And I loved him in NXT. I did. But him going to AEW, he got another layer to his character.
Yeah, he got a I do think his AEW run has been the best work he's done since his days in Lucha Underground.
But that's sad. The best
I actually disagree with you, Black Star. You said that Ricochet is in the same spot. I disagree because on AEW, he's actually in storylines. He was never.
What do you call the national championship? What do you call the national championship?
What I'm saying is in AEW, even before he won the new title, he's actually been included.
What's good, Tati? How you feeling? I mean to cut you off. What's going on, Tati? How you feeling? We see you. We see all y'all in the chat. What's goody? Thanks for pulling up, y'all.
Yeah, what I'm saying is in AEW, Ricochet has actually had storylines. He never had any storylines in WWE. In WWE, he was the guy they used to make someone else look good. The only story he had was when they killed him off, when Braun Breaker killed him. He was in the company for like over a decade, and he had I can't name you. I think he had like a mini feud with AJ once for the US title. I want to say that was like, but it wasn't really an active story they did on. When I mean story, I mean like, okay, like it's redundant, right? Like the Judgment Day shit, it's redundant as fuck. But they're on TV every week. You know, they get segments every week. They get vignettes every week, promos every week. Like that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Ricochet had no stories at all in WWE. Name one actual storyline of note. You can't name one. Whereas in
Only
AEW,
thing I can remember is the shit with him and Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, that's the only story that I remember.
That's only what I remember.
That was his peak. Right, that was his peak. Meanwhile, like
how
in
sad
AEW,
is
like
that though?
right. Meanwhile, in AEW, like the first month in, he's in a feud with Swerve. I'm like, that's better than this whole WWE run. Like,
that feud with him and Swerve was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It brought me back to the Lucha Underground days. And
again, the Psycho Scissors gimmick too. Ricochet.
And again, like I understand the anger. I understand completely the anger. I understand how he feels. It's just that to me, I think it feels misplaced.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what did he say? Like, he's saying that he's better off in AEW or something. Like, what did he say in verbatim?
No, basically what he said, and let me get the exact words here.
Yeah.
Just give me a second, all right?
Yeah, because I'm looking for it. He took this shit down.
Did you try the Wayback Machine?
Nope. Because I feel like, if you feel like, hey, look, Tony Khan is treating him better, that's awesome. In a way, I think he is treating him better. He got a crew with him. He got a belt that I guess it means something. None of these belts don't mean shit, but there's neither here nor there.
Right.
And
Tony Khan's treating him better because he's a fan of wrestling. Tony Khan, he actually respects.
I can definitely, that's one thing I can agree with. Tony Khan is a fan of wrestling. Like I think
he's a mark. He's a mark. MJF said it the other day. He's a mark.
I really think he's a person that legitimately watches wrestling 24/7.
Yeah.
What confuses me about Triple H? What confuses me about Triple H is like, and Ryan Ward definitely plays a part in it. But what confuses me about Triple H is there are some NXT guys that Triple H was clearly big fans of, and yeah, they're not main eventers or whatever, but you can still see like, all right, Triple H is at least looking after them. He's always giving them something to do, like Sami Zayn, Owens when he was there, Seth Rollins, just to name a few, right? Like, okay, so you could tell, like, all right, Triple H likes these guys. But what confuses me is there's people in NXT that Triple H clearly was a fan of, and it's like, what the fuck happened? The two big standouts for me, the one that stands out like sore thumb is what the fuck happened with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate? I'm looking at this Americano shit, and I'm just like, is that really the best you have for them? You
right.
Pretty heavy with Bate and Dunne in NXT. Like, you featured them a lot, like a lot of your takeovers, a lot of your NXT. So
and all their matches were bangers on NXT.
Right. I figure, okay, they're probably not going to be main eventers or anything, but I figured they would be protected, like Sammy and Owens and Rollins, like in the sense that like they'll at least have something to do. And it's like he hasn't done anything with them. I'm like, why is this shit still going? Why are they wearing the mask?
This
like,
is right here, Black
really the best you have for them?
That's one of them. I'm trying to get the others.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, they have done them dirty for real. Like, and what pisses me off about that even more is that you have actually good luchadors. Like, you got Rey Mysterio, you got Penta, you got Phoenix. You got the Lucha Brothers on your payroll, but you choose to have fake luchadors? Come on, bro.
That's the Sami Zayn response.
Yeah, that is hella weird, though. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, imagine if they had this dude, like, all right, for instance, they're supposed to get this dude Gunther over as a Grim Reaper or whatever the case may be. What if this dude would have stuck with Imperium? It would have made him look more of a boss. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they split up Imperium. Right. Why they split them up in the first place? It made no sense. Why? Because this dude tried to holler at that hooker, Stratton. Fuck her.
And what's
Right, they're not
crazy,
even
they ended
together
up,
anymore.
bro. They ended up breaking up
Right.
anyway.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
what the
He
exactly.
basically got fired. He got fired for no reason. The fuck?
Yeah.
Exactly. The fuck? Yo, just imagine Imperium would have been cooking right now. This dude as a legitimate final boss. You have this dude, Kaiser Roll, announcing him into the ring. Remember, he's announcing him to the ring and made him look and feel special.
Yes.
They definitely Imperium definitely gave Gunther more aura.
All right, the
I think
third
the
one
best
is
entrance-
everything. Is everything in a whole.
Whoa.
The
Bro.
best entrance, I think, the best entrance Gunther had was what was it, Mania 39, the Hollywood one, with the one where he fought Drew and Sheamus, and like
Where,
they came
both the
down
members of Imperium were in a corner when Gunther was in the middle. That was a good moment.
Right. That was a great visual. Like he needed them. Like people like he didn't need them, but at the same time he needed them. They definitely add because if he's the ring general, how are you a general when you don't have a squad?
Yeah,
exactly.
You need
gotta have a
troops.
squad. You know, like who the fuck is he the general of? That doesn't make sense. The name doesn't make any sense. You don't have a crew.
General Insurance.
You got these motherfuckers El Grande Americano. Like it was funny at first, but like, yo, enough.
Right.
And now you got Chad
supposed
Gable
to-
back dressed up as this nigga. Like, good.
Right.
Oh my god.
From what I'm hearing, and again, like the Mania card is kind of getting, it's kind of like clarifying, basically.
It doesn't even feel like Mania season.
But like,
Never does.
But like some of the matchups that are in the works, of course, Punk and Reigns is going to main event Sunday. That's no question.
Well, that's good for Punk.
But the triple threat between Cody, Jacob, and Drew is supposed to main event night one. It's supposed to be Brock versus.
If that happens, I don't even cut you off, my dude. I was gonna say if that happens, then Drew's definitely leaving Mania as WWE champion. He's holding on to that belt.
Like then, like another matchup that's being proposed is Brock versus Oba.
Yeah, you're a Bully Ray goofy ass.
Oh god.
He's not ready for man. Get your goofy ass up on out of here, man. I know why he said that because you know he's a rage baiter. Bully always do shit like this, so I'm not surprised. It's like, come on, my dude, knock it off.
His opinion doesn't matter. The dude laid himself on a table in TNA. Chris sent me the video again.
You know what I'm saying? He tunk his Brooke. You tunk his Brooke Hogan. That's all you need to know.
Fuck him.
Like the there's supposed to be like a 6-way tag match for the women's titles.
Yeah.
Yo, you
like another match that's being proposed. That was really funny, by the way. Like another match that's being proposed is the Grande Americanos mask or
I think the Americanos thing should. I think the Americanos thing should just be a AAA thing. That shouldn't be on WWE.
Yeah, what happened with them? I thought they had a working relationship. What the fuck is going on with that?
Yeah, he is in AAA. That's the thing.
Okay.
Grande Americano, he does go to AAA. I think him and this dude is beefing. Him and what's my dude name? Dirty Dom. They supposed to be beefing over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened with the Kaiser thing? This is actually my first. Yeah, I've never talked about it here on the roundtable. So Chad was originally the Americano character.
Yeah.
And
he got hurt.
He got hurt. You know, it finally gave Chad something to do. He got hurt, but they didn't want to kill off the character. So then they're like, okay, let's just bring back the Americano person. Let's just have someone else with the mask. And then they chose Triple H. And not the Triple H. Triple H chose Kaiser. But the thing about it is,
that would have been a hell of a visual.
Right. Kaiser can actually speak Spanish
fluently
too. He's really good. And so because he can speak Spanish, when he took on the role, he actually like got really over in AAA, like way more over than Gable did. So now it's like, okay, well, actually, this worked out great. So it's like, well, when Chad comes back, they should just fucking ignore it and just have him come out as Chad Gable. Like, yeah, you would think they do that. Nope. we're gonna have them come back as another Americano because they just like to run things into the ground because that's just what
the
they do.
original.
The original. I'm like, yo, damn, y'all are so corny.
Did y'all forget y'all did this with Sin Cara? And it sucked then too.
Yo, that writers room needs a massive overhaul.
I don't think
it got these old, outdated white motherfuckers up in there. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. These motherfuckers been there for like what 50 years. Yeah. Like y'all ideas is outdated. B, y'all need to pack it up. Hold on, Tove. Let's really be real. Like, where's the multicultural shit going on up in that writers room? Why that writers room mostly got old white people up in there, B? It needs to have different races up in there for like different aspects of life. So when it comes to the storylines could adapt to people that's and it comes up as genuine.
Yeah.
Look at the writers room.
Dude, it doesn't matter white or black. They're just stealing our ideas anyways.
No,
it don't matter.
It could be, I'm talking about white, black, Japanese, Spanish, all, you know what I'm saying? So they could really know what the hell they doing. These motherfuckers old stereotypical formulas.
Like you were saying, man. Quick question. As you're saying the things that you're saying, do you actually think for 5 seconds that they're going to do it?
They need to.
They're not.
They're not going to have no choice but to.
They're not going to. All white people are set in their ways.
All I know is the Ditto story has never worked in WWE. It didn't work with Taker versus Taker. It didn't work with Fake Kane versus Fake Kane. It didn't work with Sin Cara versus Fake Sin Cara. It's not going to work with Americano versus original Americano. The Ditto story never works.
Right, never.
It's all, bro. I forgot they did this like 4 other times, and they all suck. And they all sucked.
But the finals,
bro, they actually main evented a SummerSlam with Taker versus Taker.
Oh God, but Leslie Nielsen, like what the fuck? Leslie Nielsen, I love Leslie Nielsen, but what the fuck are we doing over here?
But the final match that's being proposed, and this match probably I have the most interest in this match. And that's Finn versus Dom.
I don't care.
I really don't either.
I'll be honest. It's probably going to be good, but it's way overdue.
And it means whoever wins, Judgment Day is over. That's it. Whoever wins.
It should have been over 3 years ago.
Like, pack this shit the fuck up, please.
It should have been over when Dom and Rhea left, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been over when Rhea and Priest left, like, honestly.
Like enough of Cringement Day.
I just want to say Fake Kane takes the cake. That fucking wig, I'll never get over it.
What was bad about the Fake Kane?
What was bad
about the Fake Kane was like they ignored it. Like it was almost as if like they knew the very next night, this fucking shit's because he fought the Fake Kane.
No, they never finished. They never finished it at all.
Right.
They wanted us to forget that shit.
They forgot it.
He fought the Fake Kane at the pay-per-view. He lost to the Fake Kane, and then the very next night, he just throws the Fake Kane like in a dumpster, and that was it.
That was it.
I was like, what the fuck? That was it? So you just beat him up backstage, you take back your mask and just throw him out? Like, that's the end? What the fuck? What the hell was the point of this whole May 19th bullshit?
What's good, Anubis? What's going on?
Oh, my God.
Chilling. How are y'all?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh man.
Like I watched MLW yesterday, and I was like, why did Gallows come back as Fake Kane?
Because he doesn't want to relive it.
I see he came back as Festus.
Yeah, he came back as Festus.
I saw that. That was definitely a troll, but that was funny.
Hey, I liked Jesse, okay? There was something funny about Jesse to me.
Yeah,
what's his name? Didn't he try to make him Cena 2.0?
Yeah, they turned him into fucking America's Most Wanted. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That will always be the funniest shit to me. The fact that Festus stayed in character throughout the entire Flair retirement ceremony. That was great.
No, exactly, Tati. Check what Tati's saying. Like, she said, guess it does matter that they don't have a diverse group of people, writers. This is why I stopped watching. WWE doesn't care about diversity. I can't imagine me still supporting that company in any way. Facts. He's like, yo, like that shit is it's ridiculous, B.
My biggest
Hey, that's
gripe
what I
is
was going to
they
chime in
hire.
on. I was actually going to say that that's been brought up a few times. Conan had said the exact same thing y'all said about, the multicultures. Like, yeah, you should have you should have an Asian person for the Asian, Asian writer for the
Right.
Asians,
Mexican
Latin writer
stuff,
for the Latins, because it's different cultures. So,
You're
it would
talking-
also make more sense and not seem idiotic.
Right. You
here's
got a
what-
whole bunch of old white dudes
I've
up there
said
that have been there for like 40 years. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I've
man?
said it. I've said it before, and I know Nate remembers because I think it's like one of the first conversations we had, Nate. I don't know where the fuck this was. You can find it on YouTube if you search. This would have been like the build up to, if I recall, WrestleMania 25. Remember they called it the silver anniversary, even though it wasn't. It was like a documentary. I think it was on ESPN or something. How the fuck they got an ESPN doc, I don't remember.
No,
but
it wasn't.
the specific
It
part
wasn't
of
on
the doc
ESPN.
that I remember. What's that?
It wasn't on ESPN. It was on USA.
USA. Okay. Right. The specific part I remember was there was a part where I guess they were going to go over the WrestleMania finish. Like they were like going to go and Triple H was like going to go in a room and they were going to sit down and, work out the finish or whatever. But anyway, Stephanie was interviewed and the interviewer was asking her, who are the writers for WWE? Now, this would have been like 2009. Yes, 2009. And the interviewer is asking Stephanie, who are your writers for WWE? And Stephanie just gave like the most political response you've ever heard. She was just saying stuff like, oh, we get our writers from all walks of life, from TV shows, movies, internships and stuff. But then the interviewer, to the interviewer's credit, was trying to get like a direct response like, who are these writers? What are their qualifications? What's their nationality? How old are they? Like she was trying to get detailed responses, and Stephanie just refused to answer. She just
Like
kept
the only
dancing around it.
way, like the only way you guys.
Well, you got it wrong. It's a sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
All I was going to say was, well, she was trying to explain to you that it's a very diverse group of different white men in bow ties. They're very diverse. Everyone has a different tie.
Yeah.
Like the only way you guys are gonna get exactly what you guys want is if a person of color becomes not necessarily not even like the head writer, but he has a prime position and he surrounds himself with people of diversity. That's the only humanly way possible. That's ever gonna happen.
It don't have to be. It don't have to. I don't think it has to be like that.
No.
See, my biggest gripe is they hire Hollywood writers, soap opera writers. They need people that know wrestling, former wrestlers.
But not only that, they need to, like, when it comes to certain character development and shit, they need to know, like, all right, for instance, they want to do like okay, fuck it, a Japanese type of character or whatever the case may be. I'll throw that out there. You gotta know people that's into that, Japanese person that's actually walked that life, that's into Japanese culture. You know what I'm saying? They'll have some white dude from Arkansas. So like, no, you don't know.
Good luck.
The problem with that statement is that sometimes they may actually hire someone who does do that and they can figure it out, but it still doesn't go anywhere. Like, remember, I think it was 2 years ago. I know they've changed Shinsuke many times, but remember about 2 years ago, they did this new thing with Shinsuke where he was cutting like these promos, but it was like an anime. They had
Remember, I was a main advocate. I was like, yo, he needs to be Seth Rollins.
I love those anime. Bro, I love those. Those anime. Those anime promos were dope. I love those.
Right.
Yes,
when he started doing that. Yeah, when he started doing that, like, it was working. It was actually getting over. He was actually getting reactions, and then they didn't do anything with it. So it's like, even if they did get the right writers, creative still has to pull the trigger, and that's the case of they got the right writers for Shinsuke. They finally figured out a way to get him to connect, and he still didn't win. He lost to Rollins like what, 2-3 times? I forgot
like
how many
4
times.
times.
Right. So
But
even then, like
guys...
if you get the right writers, the producer or not the producer, the booker still has to recognize, all right, let's pull the trigger. Now, obviously Shinsuke wasn't going to be a top guy, but he could have beaten Seth and been world champion for like what 2-3 months. That would have been huge.
Yeah, like 2 months. Like 2 months would have been fine. It wouldn't have hurt Seth.
Right.
But again, like this is what you guys.
They're still mad at Vince Russo when they made Okada and Kato in TNA, which I'm still trying to figure that out. Kato's not even Japanese, but whatever.
Kato gave birth. Kato was the reason why Okada became Okada.
Yeah, but I'm still mad. I'm like, and then rewatching old New Japan, I'm like, why didn't I get this Taka Michinoku? Like his theme song goes Taka Michinoku, motherfucker, and then it's just his old WWE theme.
And I still
he just comes out beat people there.
And I still think if they actually put the title on Shinsuke, I think Okada would have considered going to WWE. Maybe he would have signed with AEW all the same. But I feel like if you want to send a message to other Japanese stars out there, use them. Hey, look what we did for your boy. We can do this for him. Imagine what we can do for you. But instead, they had him lose to Shinsuke. Because right after Shinsuke lost to Rollins, all of a sudden you see Okada on AEW. I'm like, they lost him. I mean, he was probably going to go to AEW anyway, but you'll never know. You never know, man. It could have worked.
Yeah, but who was in charge, Vince, at that time?
Yeah.
That's why nobody cares about New Japan. Fuck them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
this was weird.
I'm sorry,
think
man.
about it because Vince did heavy business with
Hold
them.
on, Nobis. Let me read what Seaflu has said. He said, "Remember when ACH quit WWE for that racist T-shirt, that black face mounts?
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing with that.
Damn.
He a goofy because first and foremost, Triple H said that he showed him the T-shirt and he was cool with it. Not only that, after he talked all that shit, he wanted to sit there and have a whole apology tour. Like, I'm sorry. And then this is around the time when COVID just started to hit. So, his ribs was touching. So now he wanted to come and be like, I'm sorry, it's up. Like, Triple H, get your goofy ass on.
I always feel bad about ACH because he was one of the first indie wrestlers to actually hit me up on social media. He's a really cool dude. I like that he was an anime fan. I like how he always referenced different anime, in his gear. He had a One Piece inspired gear, Dragon Ball One Piece inspired gear. And
I like ACH, man. He was dope.
Yeah, he was everywhere.
He was. He's just crazy.
Yeah, exactly. He is. He's not right up there in the head, And what basically happened to ACH.
But you know what though? I was just gonna say he didn't come off as crazy before. I imagine working there will drive you crazy because a bunch of people that you wouldn't expect to snap off did.
Exactly.
Right. I think what happened to ACH is just my personal opinion because I haven't talked to him recently, obviously, but I used to talk to him on a pretty semi-regular basis, back in when he was in Ring of Honor in New Japan. I think what happened is I just think he got buyer's remorse. I think he always wanted to go to WWE. I think there's a part of himself that just wanted to, just be there. And I get it, it's WWE, right? He went there and he went there right when Black and Gold was starting to cool off. He kind of settled in. He probably saw the writing on the wall and he was like, fuck. Because
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, he was locked in. So he was probably like, how the fuck can I get myself fired? And I think that's what the shirt was. Because like Sandman said, Triple H had already talked to him about the shirt and he gave the A-OK. ACH told him, what was his name? Miles Bourne. That's what his name was. Right?
Yeah, Jordan Miles.
Right? Jordan Miles. Okay, Jordan Miles. Right. He Triple H showed him the shirt, and he told him he was cool with it. So I think he was just looking for an excuse to get. He's like, how can I get myself fired? I think that's all it was. So
this is actually Cotton. Cotton would have gladly did it for you.
yeah.
If he never likes in the building. We need some more of those. Keep them coming.
No, but here's the point that I don't think people who want to see things be different actually be different. But as long as, and I'm gonna get very particular, as long as Bruce Pritchard and his band and his merry band of idiots is still around, things are never gonna change.
Especially Abyss. You know, Abyss is scared to death of that dude Pritchard.
I don't know why. That nigga Pritchard ain't shit.
I hope he pissed in his coffee one
Bruce
morning.
has never added a single idea, concept, storyline, promo, match of any positive grace to any company.
He's a fucking bottom feeder.
Right. That's why he's had his job for so long, because he knew Vince and he knew what Vince liked and he knew what Vince didn't like. He was in TNA. People forget he was in TNA. He didn't do shit for them.
He flamed out immediately.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. He tried to blame fucking He tried to blame Nick Aldis. You know, like it was his fault. Like he didn't fucking book the shit. You did. You dumb motherfucker.
You know the main thing that killed me with Pritchard? He can never keep it 100. He is a lying piece of shit. Like, I don't know who could listen to his podcast and really take it serious, because all I had to do is listen to one episode of his podcast long time ago. I was like, yo, this motherfucker. Like, all he does is lie.
He lies and talk. He lies and talks shit. I'm like, bro.
Dude, he lost any credibility with me when he said we made DDP the stalker because nobody knew who DDP was, ignoring the fact that he got the loudest pop of anybody and that fucking debut he had in 2001 when he was in the ring.
Man. Sorry about that, fam. Talking to Fam Bam.
Right.
And like the reason why
I had to mute it.
like
I still say that Taker stalker angle had potential. They just used the wrong guy.
DDP.
Yeah.
the entire time.
He wasn't supposed to be a stalker. He was the people's champion of WCW.
But you look at that, and you look at that Bruce Pritchard is still around, and what's the guy's name? Doc Hendricks. I've got his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, PSA.
Michael
Hayes.
Michael PSA.
Like as long as those two fuckers still have high positions,
yep,
things would never change.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Chelsea Green, and I like that shit, right? With what P.S. Hayes said about her on Unreal.
I mean,
her being enhancement talent, and she was like, "Yo, I never heard." I was like, "Yo," she said, "Yo, I never heard him told. He never told me that before." So it's a little shocking for him to say that. You know, tell the public that before he tells me that. And I'm like,
yeah, that's cool.
I'm like, lady, don't you see how you've been booked for years?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what do you mean you don't know what's going on? And it's crime because Chelsea Green is really good.
But no lie,
she's
though,
really good, and she's great at character work.
Yeah, but no lie, though, it is partly on her, because I remember one time she said she was content with where she's at. So
yeah.
But you look at like you noticed on Raw and everything else like that like things were being not necessarily like they were written differently.
Yeah, Roman Reigns had the pen. That's why. Everything on Raw.
And like I saw things like be different. I saw things being okay or getting okayed that was much, much different. Those are like, okay, somebody different is holding the pen. That's what. And like it started on SmackDown. I said it to everybody here. I was like, somebody different holding the pen.
Yeah. Well, remember back in the day when they had that.
You said you got Ward close by, right? Ryan Ward.
Yeah. Like now it's Ryan Ward. If Ryan Ward is in a high position, then they don't need Pritchard and PSAs
at all.
They never needed them at all. They should have been got fired along with.
What it is
well, I was saying this about PSAs.
Keeping them around.
I was gonna say this real quick, Toph. Then you continue on. I'll say this about PSAs. I can't completely shit on PSAs. PSAs came out with some shit here and there, but that motherfucker Pritchard didn't come out with shit. But go ahead, Toph.
Yeah, I was gonna say the reason why they're there is because Triple H is like he's keeping them around because like they were loyal to Vince for so many years and loyal to the company. So Triple H is just keeping them around, I guess, out of some begrudging respect. But like really, like Black Star was saying, Triple H needs to get his own regime. He needs to get his own inner circle. Like for years, Vince's inner circle. Nate and I always joke about it. It was like Vince, Patterson, Briscoe, Cornette. Jim Ross, whatever. Like you gotta get your own inner circle, and then when you get your own inner circle, their ideas come off each other, stuff like that. Triple H still does not have his own inner circle. He really doesn't. It's just
I can name the people who should be in his inner circle right now. It should be Ward, Heyman, the sideline guy from TNA. I forgot his name.
Oh, JB. JB.
That was that Heyman. Heyman ain't to be trusted though.
There should be Ward.
No, Triple H got a team. He got
should be Ward,
team.
Heyman, Borash.
No, Sammy. I'm not saying Triple H doesn't have a team. What I'm saying is his team. It's not his guys. Half the people on his team still have that Vince philosophy.
Like a Vince and Bobby Roode. Like those should be your guys.
Right. We need a 100% fresh regime. Like all the Vince guys need to be gone for there to be true change in WWE. They're still there.
Don't y'all think it's a little creepy that Bobby Roode completely morphed into Triple H?
Is it though? Because he's been getting Triple H comparisons for years, bro. This ain't nothing new.
I mean, like it's getting more and more like year after year. It's like, now, my dude, like we gonna do next. Cut off all your hair. You're gonna get a baldy too, sir.
Start talking like this.
Start talking like this, Bobby Roode.
And to me, to this day, he'll still look like Ravishing Rick Rude's freaking son. Okay? Yeah. It didn't help. To me, he just always looked like Rick Rude had an affair. Because he looked just like Ravishing Rick Rude's actual son.
One night in Canada.
Tati says, finalist Bruce Pritchard knows all of Vince's secrets and will take them to the grave because Vince fully paid for his wife's cancer treatment and she survived. He would do anything for Vince.
I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Okay, then do this. Pay him a nice severance package, and then tell Nick Khan to pack his shit. Get the fuck out.
You know what, dude? You sounded way too excited when you said that. Almost like you placed a bomb in the building if they don't comply.
Have that shit.
The one thing I noticed when Ronda Rousey, when she crashed out a couple of years ago, after she left WWE, and she was just talking about her bad experiences and stuff like that. And her crash out, she did mention Bruce Pritchard being a bully to the girls.
Yeah.
I remember she said that. And I remember Becky Lynch, among others, they came out to play Damage Control and were defending a lot of the stuff that they were defending the company because Ronda had said a lot of bad things about WWE. But none of the girls ever disputed the bullying claim. They never disputed that. Becky never disputed that.
By the way, Becky, we see you. We see you trying to rob the cradle there.
Virgo, baby.
But real quick, I came on here because, I was waiting for it to start because I was like, hell yeah, tribute to Jazz, and I missed it, and I'm mad about that.
Now go ahead. What's your highlights of Jazz? Talk about it.
Man, first time I seen her in ECW rocking fools.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tiny lady just coming out beating people up. Then when she got to WWE, I was so excited. And I was like, I know they're not going to treat her right, but I was just happy to see her in the big time.
Let me ask you something real quick, because I know I'm not tripping. Because they said in her wiki that her name, they changed her name to Jazz when she went to OVW. I know she had that name in ECW, if I'm not mistaken.
That was her name in ECW.
With Z?
Jazz, yeah.
Like,
they might have added a Z.
Yeah.
Yep.
They might have added a Z, but she's always been Jazz. That's how I know her.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, they try to say like, oh, when she went to OVW, they called her because her name was what? Jasmine? Hold on.
Nah, it might have been Jasmine in OVW, but she was Jazz in ECW.
She was Jazz in ECW.
Because I remember her beating Bill Alfonso's ass.
Yeah. Don't believe everything you read on Wikipedia too, Jesus.
But the only thing though, when it comes to Jazz, the biggest missed opportunity, and I've said it a million times on here, and I'll continue to say it, is her and Jacqueline should have been that damn tag team. I don't care if none of the girls could have beat them.
That would have been a good team. Holy shit.
Well, Vince wanted that to happen. There was a rumors going around that he wanted them to be one, but he's like, but there's nobody that could believably beat them, just like with the Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
My bad. I said Jasmine. Excuse me. I meant Jasmine. Jasmine.
No, what should happen?
Jasmine.
No, what should happen? I can't believe
French.
they haven't did it yet.
Right?
Is that they should pair Jazz with Jade.
Ooh.
Okay, go. Yeah.
But she's
That
in
would be cool.
NWA.
Yeah.
I guess she's the women's wrestler coach in NWA.
Yeah, but you
that's
can,
good for her.
You can kind of make her a manager or something like that. Either Jess or Jacqueline. One of those two has to be Jade's.
Speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned Jade. Yeah, this shit's a wash, bro.
I'm waiting for people to admit.
I saw the post. Yeah, I saw
I'm
the
waiting
post.
for people to admit that. No,
I posted it. I posted it yesterday. So to those that didn't see, as of yesterday is 90 days since she's defended the title. Today makes 91.
Jesus.
I'm waiting for people to. I'm waiting for people to admit that I'm waiting for people to admit that they were wrong because y'all motherfuckers was begging for Jade to win that title, and now look.
I wasn't.
Jade is fucked because unfortunately it's very apparent that Bianca's not ready. Because if she was, she would have been in the Rumble, and she's not. And they don't have anybody else because there's no fucking division.
Yo,
I'm glad they weren't in the Rumble.
Bro, there's no division. There's no division, bro, because all her potential opponents are in tag teams.
Yo, y'all see Montez Ford, right? Speaking of Bianca.
Oh my God, what has he been eating?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
I won't be surprised that Bianca Belair might be pregnant, B.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Maybe
he might be pregnant because what is he got all that weight out of? And he got that weight from out of nowhere. Not only that, like I understand he got a broken finger, Bianca Belair. Yeah, I get it, but a year and some change, it's more than a broken finger. And I hope he heal up. I hope she heals up 100%, of course. But it got to be more than that. Do you guys know?
I've been saying it was. Man, I've been saying that it's got to be more than a finger. Like she's been hurt since WrestleMania, so I'm like, it's
bread in the oven.
I'm like, it's got to be more.
But hold on, like what did her versus Jordan Grace look like? Isn't that interesting?
No, there's not enough time, bro. There's not enough time. She just got called up. She's not even over. No.
Hey, I'm glad she wasn't at the Rumble because from what I saw, that Rumble was trash.
It was garbage.
The ending was. I was glad that you were right though on the prediction for the Liv Morgan, but I meant like it was trash. Had everybody dressed like Power Rangers.
ESPN gave it a D.
I mean you could blame Saudi for that, but yeah.
All you need the best thing they should do for the women's title. People are gonna complain because it's social media, but I'm sorry, bro. You just gotta look at the lay of the land and realize, okay, there's no real good option here. I think they did this a couple of years ago. They called it a highlight match or something at Mania. It was a match they had like 4 tag teams or something. I forgot what they called it. It was like a highlight or something. But I would just have like a fatal 4-way with like 4 girls and say the winner faces Jade like on the SmackDown after Mania or something. And they'd be like, oh, how dare you leave Jade Cargill off the card? Listen, bro. Listen, if you've been watching Mania, especially these modern Triple H run Manias, every champion is not going to defend their title at the fucking big show, okay? They had fucking the ladder match on SmackDown last year and not at Mania. Remember, fans booed that out the arena. So there's going to be people that are going to be left off. Everyone is not going. I go on social media and I see people say stuff like, oh, Trick's going to be doing this at Mania. Carmelo's going to be like, you guys are fucking crazy if you think that everybody's going to have a spotlight. You're giving these people way too much credit. No, they're not.
Hobbs going to have to kill somebody.
Some of these people are going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and some of these people are just not going to be on the card at all.
Right.
So, hold on. Only has like 5.
Now, if they had what's a real G shit told about the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? If they had a tall chick wrestler that was a legend, they put a whole bunch of women in that Battle Royal too.
Now, remember they tried to do that Battle Royal. They tried to call it
young shit.
They tried to do they called it the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal, and fans shitted on that.
Jesus.
You're right. And they gave Naomi a trophy that looked like a vagina. Like, literally, that's what it looked like.
It really did, though. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? It's bad enough, y'all. Bro, it's bad enough y'all tried to name the Battle Royal after this bitch, but now but look at the goddamn trophy. Are y'all crazy?
No, but about Carmelo Hayes, like I said, Hobbs gonna have to kill somebody. So Carmelo Hayes, come on.
Did he pull up tonight?
Yeah, he fought the Miz. That's it.
Oh, you know that's a gatekeeper. The gatekeeper. There you go.
You can't win with these fans because if they put Jade on the Mania card, then they'll be complaining like, "Oh my God, so many matches, so long the pay per view." Shut the fuck up. These fucking fans.
Yeah.
They bitch about anything.
We just want Jade to have some competition though.
Yeah,
Jade
exactly.
Don't have no competition.
Right. And I said this before. I said this before. People didn't want to admit it. TK booked her better. TK understood her strengths. TK knew that this is basically a Goldberg type athlete.
Exactly.
She's not the type of chick that's going to go out there and can hold your attention for 10 minutes in a promo. She's not the kind of chick that can go out there and wrestle a 20, 25-minute clinic, and that's what they want you to do in WWE. She can't.
Hey, you know the other thing about that too, Tove? Like, the AEW roster was way more women in there than WWE.
Right.
Like, they don't have anybody on SmackDown.
Right. So when TK booked her like Goldberg in AEW, it worked because AEW, like you just said, they actually had the roster to support that. Jay could go out there and she could wrestle like, pointless, like 5-6 minute matches, and it was fine. It's whatever. You can't really do that in WWE because WWE doesn't have the roster to support that. Like, look at the SmackDown roster. Okay. Like, who can Jay go out there and have like a 5-minute match with? You think go out there? Yeah, right. Okay, B-Fab week 1, Meechin week 2. Then what? That's it.
Then she fought Chelsea Green after and squashed her.
Right. That's right. So now you've gone through all your jobbers. Now the only girls left is like your Alexa Blisses, your Charlotte Flairs, and they're not gonna have Jay do that. You're not. She about to defend her title next week against Jordan Grace. So
no, she's not ready, Ballet. She's not ready at all.
You know what you do? You know what you do for Jade? You take those 3 women she wrestled, just put them under a mask. There you go. You double your roster.
Oh, God.
Actually, you know what? Y'all are laughing your asses off, but that's how they used to do it.
I know.
That's what they're doing now with Brownie Americano and shit.
I was at an indie show. This fat guy wrestled, right? And then a couple matches later, I see a guy come out with a red chest. He's wearing a mask. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't that guy just wrestle? And they just put a mask on?
Well, hell, Bobby Heenan would come out as a manager, manage his guy, and then he'd have to be enhancement talent, so he'd have to put on a mask and be
put a mask. Yeah.
But he was so good at it, you couldn't tell.
Yo, Nate.
Yeah, man.
Like Bobby Heenan doesn't move like that.
Yo, Bobby, he was one of a kind, man.
He took the best bumps as a manager.
Yeah. But when he wrestled, you couldn't tell. Like he said, I wrestled like a manager and I managed like a wrestler.
Yeah.
The way Bobby the Brain Heenan took time to rip Hulk Hogan on a weekly basis.
I still don't get how people. I still don't get how people say, "Oh, he ruined the turn." Like, no, he's not. He's in character. He never.
No, it was great.
He always put him over like line because remember he knew Hogan was a piece of shit ever since the late 70s.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Like, he knew what type of time Hogan was on from Jump Street.
The funniest.
And when Hogan did the turn, he said, "I told you. I'm always
what I've been saying for all these years."
The funniest part about the Brain was that the rest of the NWO he was cool with. He was cool with Nash. He was cool with Paul. He was cool.
That's what made it funny. Hogan was the only one he didn't fuck with. That's it.
He was cool with Rude. He was cool with.
But the genius to that was that it always put Hogan over. That always put him over.
I was confused.
Let me ask you guys. I wanted to say this. I'll ask you, Tove. You start off with this question. You start off with the answer to this question. What made NWO so cool? You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you guys. Like, how did they capture that magic, yo? Because these motherfuckers, they keep trying to capture that magic till this day, but they could never capture it. Like, what was it?
What made the NWO
swag.
so
Nash
cool?
had swag.
That too. What made the NWO so cool at the time? Like, it's just one of those things that, like, you're a younger person, you can watch a clip and stuff on YouTube, but you just had to be there, man. The reason why the NWO was so cool was at the time, if you were watching your TV back then, it really felt like WWF was taking over WCW. When Scott Hall showed up at that Nitro and it was like, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Everybody was like, wait, is that fucking Razor? And then when Razor was like, I got a big surprise for you, man. Like, we knew it was Diesel. Then Diesel showed up. And it's like, yo, these dudes taking over. It really felt like they was taking over, you know?
The big man and the medium-sized man.
Yeah. And then they showed up at Nitro with popcorns and soda. We got tickets, came to see the big boys. It's like,
that did sound wild, though. It sounded wild.
It blurred the lines.
The fucking Disney attack had so much heat. People were calling.
Oh, people were calling the police. They thought it was real.
He literally launched poor Rey Mysterio directly.
Fucking lawn darted him. Fucking lawn darted him.
That shit will never happen. You will never see someone call the cops over a wrestling angle today. Like, absolutely, no way. It would never happen.
He darted Rey Mysterio. He literally darted his ass.
But that was the problem with that. You know, we even back then, you know, we always heard that wrestling was, you know, I hate saying it, fake and all that. We always heard that, you know, through the grapevine, but they still had the magic. And then somewhere along the line, I think that they're right when it's like, I don't want to see my heel on Instagram shaking hands and having beers with the guy he's supposed to be facing. I want to believe you hate each other.
And I'm like, the funniest part about that was that if you watch it now, you're like, yeah, Ray got a concussion. He darted his ass.
You know what I think it was? What got NWO and the Wolfpack over around that time is because that's when gang culture really got popular.
Yeah,
like, especially when it came to like the East Coast and shit, like, you know, the Bloods and the Crips and all that.
Also, it was different too, because at the time people were just tired of the white meat baby face.
I was
or even the over the top heel, you know, where they had like where you had this bad guy from the Dark Force dimension type bullshit. And this just seemed like just some regular ass mofos that got and it just that was tired of the bull.
Like, here's the part that I didn't get. At the time. I'm surprised that the NWO didn't come back and whoop Mongo's ass and whoop Benoit's ass.
And what I've noticed about wrestling is, and what I've noticed about wrestling is that I've noticed that wrestling is like a seesaw for like, you know, white meat baby face, or like, you know what, we want something a little bit more edgy. It's like when you're a little bit on the edge for too long, then it slides back to like, all right, let's go back to white meat baby face. But then, like, when it's on white meat babyface for too long, it's like, okay, we need to go back to the edge or whatever. Like, right now in WWE, from what I'm seeing, like, when I see guys like, you know, Jacob Fatu, Obafemi, even though he just got called up, Trick Williams, even though he just got caught up. Like, when I see the guys that come out that have a little bit more edge to them, the fans respond more positively to them than they do to, like, say, Cody. Because Cody is, like, white meat babyface, you know what I'm saying? Like, when fucking AEW, like, Hangman's cool and all, but people were really fucking with Hangman when he burned Swerve's house down. Like, that was a great segment. That was a great story.
That was amazing.
Like, yo, this dude, like, this dude burn your house down. Like, people want that Hangman. They want that Hangman, that type of petty Hangman. But then when he went back to being like, okay, like, we're cool, buddy, I was like, nah, we don't want that. We want the edge thing, you know?
Hold on, slow down. What really made that scene pop was this dude Hangman sipping a glass of whiskey while watching the house. That was a finishing touch. That was chef's kiss.
But back to Monday night, Oba savored that ass whooping.
Yo, what the fuck did the War Raiders do? Like,
I don't know.
Like, what is going on, yo?
I have no idea.
You want to talk about Braun Breaker is cooked?
I know what happened.
Is cooked.
Here's my theory about that. My theory was that they weren't satisfied with what was being served at catering, so they had to be taught a lesson.
Clearly, imagine the War Raiders.
Like, I'm rightfully so. This dude Obafemi, that's how we should be booked, like a complete juggernaut, just wiping motherfuckers out. And the War Raiders though.
Oba literally gave Ward, right, or like Rowe, yeah. He literally gave Rowe a motherfucking pop up last ride.
Yeah.
Then poor Hanson, he gave him the fucking European uppercut of death.
Yeah, but you know what I liked about that segment?
That dude's chest.
You know what I liked about watching that segment though? it looked like there was no cooperation. It looked like, oh shit, we really have to do this.
Right.
Like there looked like there was no discussion back there about we'll do this and we'll do that. It was like
massacre.
Dude, fucking,
bro, the look on their
dude.
faces genuinely sold me. Like they genuinely look surprised. Like, what the fuck?
Right. So
hey
since we all
guys,
know they're fucking
I
taking
got a
our
match for
ideas,
you. I got a match for you. We're putting you back on the spot. You got your gear. Get in the ring. And then they have to hear that music. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. So since we know they fucking take our ideas anyway, like okay, Triple H, here's an idea. Like I don't know how you can fuck this up, but you'll find a way to fuck it up. Okay, here's the deal, Triple H. Okay, watch Friday. I know you don't watch black movies in Connecticut, wherever the fuck you from. Okay, watch fucking Friday. Pay attention to fucking Debo. Okay, Debo's character is Oba's character. What's this? Your match? Nah, my match. What? Your segment? No, my segment. What? Your title match? No, my title match. That's the gimmick.
Wait.
That's the
There's
gimmick.
only one problem with that idea. He'll be like, why am I watching Zeus?
Yeah. No holds barred too.
And then it's over again.
The man is but Oba's already over. So like, there's no way you could fuck him up completely.
You can tell looking at Oba that he savored that ass with me.
Yes.
He savored.
You can tell the War Raiders had a what the fuck look on their face when they saw him strutting to the ring. They're like, hey.
Right.
What you told me?
Like it's kind of like when jobbers are in the ring at Nitro, and then all of a sudden you hear the Faces of Fear music.
Yeah. No, you know what I mean. To me, it looks like
he savored that beating he gave to Kit Wilson tonight. So like,
yeah, good. But we need him to be Kit Wilson and someone else. You got to have him keep just bulldozing people. It only works.
Well, if you remember, this is what they did with Kane when he debuted. Kane would just show up and just kill people randomly every week. Remember?
Like I said,
he killed Foley, he killed Ahmed, and he got over. So,
like I said, I need an Oba Death Tour. That's what I need. I need that right now.
We'll probably get that for now. So like, until he gets his first feud,
I don't care. Just keep it going.
Yeah. I want to see people. I want to see people looking like they're fiddling in their pants when a mofo's strutting to the ring. And by fiddling, I mean pissing.
What I would
do, man, he could be
like
a one-man Shield, like how the Shield would just come out, like when the minute their music hit, motherfuckers in the ring genuinely look scared, like I'm fucked, and then they just came out and just powerbomb niggas.
What I would do, if I was booking Oba, I would not have him wrestle an actual match until Mania. From now until Mania,
Brock?
just have. Yeah. But if I was booking, I would just have him go out there and just kill people every week, just like he's been doing. Like he just shows up every week, every other week,
Death Tour.
and he just kills whoever. Just kills.
Did y'all watch his workout with?
Did y'all watch his workout with Sheamus? That shit demoralized me. Yeah, that nigga be lifting like some crazy shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This nigga is worth.
Those fuckers are huge.
Nah, man, this motherfucker is not human. He's more inhuman than John Cena is. I'm like, dude.
Right.
Nah,
so yeah, I would just book him to just kill people until Mania, and then like 2 weeks before Mania. I know it's overused, but 2 weeks till Mania, basically have Oba cut a promo. Like, okay, don't have him say anything. Like, no promos. Like, he just goes out there every week from now until like 2 weeks till Mania. He just kills people every week. And like 2 weeks before Mania, have him cut a promo and basically just be like, you know what? I'm kind of bored killing all y'all. And Mania, I'm gonna be there. I don't know who's gonna come out, but if anybody wants to try to stop me, whatever. And then at Mania, you have his first actual match.
But who would his opponent be, though?
That's for them to figure out.
You're the theme song. This dude just hit the theme song just now. This dude Black Star.
Like it should be Brock.
What? Oh no, it can't be Brock because
if it's gonna be Brock,
that Oba's not good enough. Oh no.
Yeah, Bully's a whole goofball.
Bully's a fucker.
Why would I trust what Bully's got to say?
Bully Ray's a fucking hoe. Like, he says Oba's not ready, but he justifies Brock Lesnar versus Omos. What the fuck?
Bully, you fucker.
But you know what, though? When I was watching that workout, I got demoralized when he said, I'm not as strong as I used to be. I'm like, fuck you.
Man, what the fuck? You're not as strong as you used to be.
That's what he said. He's
my
like, I'm not as strong as I used to be. While he's holding up this big ass 150-pound weight over his shoulder like he's fucking curling a kid. It ain't right.
Oh my god.
Like, well, Sheamus, time to die.
Yeah.
It can't be Brock because unless Brock, if it is and if it is Brock, Brock's got to lose.
Like I said, Sheamus, time to die.
They're not going to have Brock lose because they're saving Brock to lose to Gunther as a retirement match. But SummerSlam, we're talking about
Sheamus.
Yeah, it's either going to be Oba or Gunther.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be.
It'll be like a no finish. Just have them fucking fight and brawl and fucking have a no finish or something.
You know what? I wouldn't mind that. Like, you got a good idea, Nate. Like, if it ends up being Oba and this dude Bork, just have them fight or no contest.
Go up to the stage, a fucking like a spear through a fucking wall, and there you go.
Double bum out.
They should literally fuck up. They should literally fuck up every single security guard in Vegas.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yes. They're down for that.
And the best way to get that
both
cracking,
of them.
it gets messed up because somehow Paul Heyman gets demolished, and then they have the security come out, and they're just powering through all them mofos. Because you got to throw Paul in there getting beat up somehow.
Might as well fuck up Paul Heyman in the process.
Yeah. Because
look, let's go after Paul Heyman though. Seriously. Yeah. Paul Heyman been taking some bumps as of late. In his late age, too, he took a power bomb through the table. He took a right hand to the lip.
But the reason why I said Paul Heyman would be good for that is because one of the things that sold me on Joe versus Brock was when Samoa Joe choked out Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
In the middle of the ring when he's like, I'm very disappointed that Brock couldn't show up today. I need you to deliver a message to him. Cutting it like Samoa Joe knows how to cut it. Like,
and then he just looked at Paul in the face and said, I'm gonna choke the life out of you, and then just did it.
Did Paul Heyman
the last thing you heard from Paul Heyman was and they started getting
Paul Heyman try to run? Did he?
He tried to run, but it was too late.
He tried to run, but he's I think Paul also got RKO too from Orton, but yeah.
Did he?
He did. I think he got RKO. I think remember they set up Brock versus Orton at SummerSlam. I think Heyman got RKO'd in the process, but yeah.
Like then Dragon Lee, poor Dragon Lee. He got fucking Hangman. He got fucking Hangman sleepered by Gunther.
Yeah, but
just don't mess up Oba. I mean, he's over. People like him. The strut is fucking infectious. I watch reaction videos of everybody doing that damn strut.
Yeah, do the strut. Yeah, do this.
Yeah, so far so good.
Speaking of that, hold up. I'm glad you mentioned the choke, man. Holy shit, dude. I was talking about this with Nate on Wednesday. Like, holy fucking shit, bro. I hate it when people talk and they have no clue what the fuck they're talking about. So on Dynamite, Brody choked out MJF and squashed him. And so then I was on this post. Like I don't even comment on Facebook like that anymore. I'm still part of many groups, but every once in a blue moon I'll scroll. I was scrolling through this post and someone said, "Oh, Brody stole Gunther's spot." Like
what?
The idiots
for years.
Yeah,
he was doing that in Ring of Honor. He was doing that in New Japan. That's not a new thing.
He literally does that to Darby Allin.
Right. Like people just have this obsession, like just because you saw it in WWE, they invented it. Like
because they're not wrestling fans, they're WWE fans.
But sometimes doing the Hangman, sometimes
their main roster marks.
Sometimes doing the Hangman sleeper to a smaller person just makes it hurt just like 10 times more.
Yeah, it looks more.
Yeah, but it's not.
That's how these dudes be exposing themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all don't.
Oh my god, he used a power bomb.
Oh my god! Y'all only watch WWE. You know what I
mean? One of the dumbest things I've heard was that motherfuckers actually thought Mariah May was copying Tiffany Stratton. I'm like, just because she had. Motherfuckers thought Mariah May was copying Tiffany Stratton just because she had blonde hair. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
I remember I was watching somebody. I forgot who I was talking about, but it was the CM Punk match in AEW. And they're like, why are you doing the pedigree? I'm like, dude, that's the Pepsi plunge.
Yeah, there you go.
That was literally his finisher in Ring of Honor. Like, come on, man.
Right off
When
the
did
top
Eagle
rope,
H ever do that?
Like,
Never.
how you do the pedigree off the top rope? That shit is wild.
That was his move. That was his move in Ring of Honor. He always did that.
No, but hold on though. Like, didn't the pedigree come before? Like, I think like in '95. That's when Triple H first started using it.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
Yeah,
they called it the reverse neck breaker.
Yeah, I think
it wasn't called the pedigree yet. It was called the reverse neck breaker.
Yeah.
I also want to take this. I also want to take this time to admit, because a lot of fans out there, they don't ever admit when they're wrong. When they're wrong, they ghost or they place people, whatever. So I want to dedicate just this little time here, Mr. Andrade, sir. I will give you your flowers. You have improved. I called you a bum. I called you a bum for a long time. I said you're like the modern day Jeff Jarrett, just going everywhere. Didn't draw a dime, but you know what? Since you've come back, you're in shape, just like the best.
Still want Jarrett.
I see you're doing this Rick Rude like ladies man gimmick. Okay, it's something. It's something we can sink our teeth into. Your matches have been great. You had a great match.
Hold on. The motherfucker literally brought porn stars to AEW.
Yeah.
And the porn star directly buried the motherfucking company.
Yeah, he says it's fake.
So he doesn't need to count his family. This is what I'm talking about. He don't need them.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He really doesn't.
Then why is he still with them?
You could literally do this gimmick of him just like every week, where it's just like, I know people are going to be so offended because, we grew up in the 90s, was whatever. Like, you can do this gimmick every week with just a different like group of thoughts, hoes, whatever, whatever you want to call it. Just do it like every week, just a different groupie girl, whatever, goes out there, has banger matches. You can post. Like, it's working. This can work. This version of Andrade, this version could actually be a world champion. Now, could he be like guy of the company? Probably not. No. But can he be a world champion? I see no reason why he can't. He's very
I'm not going to hold.
When it comes to AEW, he could be any champion. They got like 20 belts.
I'm not going to hold you, man. If you would have told me today, matter of fact, if you would have told me like on his first run in AEW that he was going to beat Swerve and Omega, I'd have said you were wild. But this version of Andrade, this run he's on now, already infinitely better than his first one.
Yeah, give him the belt.
Why?
I had to give him grace on his character development. Because at first, you got to remember, he started off in a mask for many, many years. It wasn't like Del Rio, because Del Rio wrestled in the mask too before he took it off, but Del Rio had the other tools. But Andrade always had that mask on.
Del Rio took off the mask because Mirko Cro Cop nearly kicked it off.
Watch, I'm gonna make.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying like, I'm not trying to come to conclusions.
But that's a different transition.
I'm not trying to come to conclusions or anything, but I couldn't help but notice that this newfound motivation he seems to have came right after a divorce with Charlotte. I've noticed this as I've gotten older. I've seen a lot of my male compadres, comrades go through a really bad breakup and actually do better. Like it's like they just finished a jail prison sentence.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
rejuvenated.
No, he gets the phone every time he got a phone.
Crazy bitch over there again.
Every time his phone would ring. Every time his phone would ring, it was always Rick asking for money. I bet they got annoyed. Like, Rick, talk to your daughter. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
So it's like he beat Swerve, and I'm not mad. He beat Kenny, I'm not mad. I'm like, if he beats Hangman, I'm actually all right with it. Yeah,
it wasn't mine.
Why not?
That would be different. I said Andrade was going to be a wild card, and him doing all this is great, honestly.
But Ric Flair, we talked to the cops like, it wasn't my daughter, it was the sweatback. Woo!
But also, dude, the other thing was, I started being on his side when I saw that match with Sosa. He did that indie match with Sosa out in Belgium. Good match. That's why I first saw Sosa.
Dude, I'm gonna make a prediction. AEW is they're gonna film segments with Andrade. It's gonna be on Andrade After Dark, taking these women to restaurants and then the hotel room. Guarantee. They're gonna go full with
It'd
this.
get over.
They're gonna do it.
That would actually get over. That's the sad
Yeah.
part.
If they did that as a weekly segment, right? If they did that as a weekly segment, like where he's just taking a different thought to like a hotel and he fucking
A restaurant, yeah.
It'll get over. It's like some modern day Val Venus Godfather shit. Do it. TK.
There we go. Pull the trigger.
Like they should do it like Razor. Like the
like Chicas for fun.
Yeah, right. Just for fun, Holmes.
He's got the look. Yeah, do it. It'll get over. And matter of fact, if you're gonna do these segments, put some of these Don Callis dudes into segments with them. Give them something to do. You know?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Let Alexander like be his wingman or something. You know?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Lord knows he needs something.
You know what he should do?
Oh, even better. You can have have Archer
Lance Archer. I was about to say that. Have Lance Archer be that guy because he's always out there with him. It would work too.
Yeah, he'll say everybody fucks tonight. Every time.
He's going down a slippery slope because he'll end up taking over that Callis family. They'll forget all about Don Callis. If they'll go this way, they'll forget all about Don Callis.
Yeah, there's some dentures too.
Like, all right,
would that be a bad thing though?
Actually get over.
No, it won't
actually work.
Would that be a bad thing though, bro? At least you won't have to hear his theme music no more.
Don Callis goofy ass up, him and his stinking ass music.
Know what he should do? Know what he should do? He should walk over to the cameraman and be like, if something happens to my gold or my women, something will happen to you. Just slap him. Bam.
No more locked doors.
But yo,
oh man,
I see bogus behavior today. I posted it. You already know.
Bogus behavior should be the United States getting booed in Italy during the Olympics.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, wow. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, boo them. Boom.
No, but the athletes didn't do anything.
It's getting to the point now where I don't even like Cheetos anymore.
Oh man.
Like the athletes didn't do anything. That's the one thing that I'm kind of on.
True that. But I'm gonna pull it up on the super duper highly expensive Counciltron real quick. I gotta show y'all, I gotta show that the footage real quick.
Was that the guy with his Adam's apple basically went in his throat, dropped on his head?
Yeah, Adam's apple ended up in his chest.
Whatever, yeah.
Word.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if I don't have bum out of the week, I have bogus behavior. One or the other.
Yo, Tofi, you know what to do.
While he pulls that up, I haven't done this in a while because I just saw this match recently. My throwback match tonight is Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit.
Who?
Yes, true classic.
Which one?
Classic.
The one at the Royal Rumble. That shit was fire.
Okay,
who's this Benoit guy I've been hearing about?
Oh yeah, but Christopher.
He's erased from history.
Chris Benoit. I believe they called him the Canadian Destroyer. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Nah, don't they have? Did they bring the footage back with him on it? Was it ESPN or Peacock? Which one is it?
Netflix.
I don't know.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
What they did?
So he reincarnated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I know. Remember on the network, it would come with a disclaimer. Like you couldn't even search his name, but if you had any matches with him in there, it would say it would had a big disclaimer on him.
Yeah, but it's
and the bubbles were gone too when you stream it. You had to find it.
Yeah, but they not go. They never gonna mention him on TV though. That's for sure.
Netflix doesn't care. They have.
Let me steal something. Let me steal something from a trash rapper. Benoit got reincarnated.
Crazy fucking Big Show eliminated himself in 2004.
Yeah.
Here go right here, baby.
Oh Jesus! Look at this shit.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He didn't even power bomb him. He just straight sheer.
He death bombed him. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome to your first day in the afterlife.
Turn this dude brains into pudding.
BrokenNeck.com.
If that fucker didn't get fired immediately.
Yeah.
What wrestling company was that? What was that?
It was an NJPW.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Like Cornette said, they spend so much time trying to do all this spectacular crap and hurting themselves worse.
Jesus.
He did that shit for some kimchi.
They do.
Man.
Like real quick before we go today. Congratulations on a great career to Biggie.
Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, Big E has officially confirmed and announced that he is retiring.
Yeah.
That he is retired. So
a sweet message on the way out.
Well, he had a solid career for
he had a good run.
On Black History Month too. I'm glad he did it on Black History Month. And granted, I wasn't like a really big fan of his, but I definitely appreciate the contributions that he put into the business. He was entertaining. He became a WWE champion, and he was fun loving, but he was still a dominant force. So I completely shit on him, man.
At least
I do like the fact that they made him serious when he won the WWE title. Like, he was still charismatic and goofy here and there, but when the bell rang, he got serious.
At least with Big E, Vince did it immediately on March 1st, bring out Brock Lesnar to whip his ass.
Oh God.
Yeah, like how long did he have the belt?
He won the belt like after I think he won the belt after SummerSlam.
I'm sorry, bro. I thought the title run was fucking dog shit. Sorry he retired, though. I was not a fan of that run at all.
I mean, his world title reign could have definitely been better, but it wasn't like unwatchable. Like, he had some serious competition. He had Lashley, Drew McIntyre. He fought Roman Reigns. And
that shit was totally forced, bro. He should have. I'm not even gonna. He should have fucking cashed in on Roman, and they weren't gonna do that. So they had him cash in on Lashley. That shit was so fucking stupid.
I mean, you knew he wasn't gonna beat Roman, but
like I said, they did immediately sick Brock on them.
I mean, it could have been worse. They could have gave him the Kofi Mania treatment.
What is March 1st? Brock, get out there.
He still ended up losing to Brock anyway. Like, that didn't matter.
All because Roman got sick.
The dude loses 12 seconds of Brock Lesnar, and the week later he's throwing pancakes. No, fucking kick Brock Lesnar's ass. Hit him with a pipe.
Yeah, that was
nothing about it made any sense. Nothing about it made any sense because the reports at the time that happened was that they had just moved to Fox.
Yeah, they wanted Lesnar as the top guy.
So the Fox wanted Brock, but then they drafted him back to Raw. So
that shit bit him in the ass. That ended up biting him in the ass.
Kofi lost for no reason. Then he lost because they wanted Brock on Fox, and he got drafted to USA anyway. So what was the point? It all meant nothing.
So dumb.
The point that tells me
that one week rating pop.
That tells me that Vince never wanted Kofi to be champion. That was it.
That's
number one. That's number one. That's number one. And number two, remember what Brock did after he became champion? They gave him Cain Velasquez.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Remember that abomination?
Yeah.
Remember that abomination?
That shit was so petty because people didn't want to watch that shit in Saudi. And then when they went back to America, Vince was like, I'm going to replay it on the show anyway. Like, they showed the match.
Hey, remember that, right?
Is that man? Where?
That was one of the worst signings ever, Cain Velasquez.
That wasn't even a match, bro. That shit was like the bell rang, put the Kimura on, and he tapped out. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you could beat
$1 million off that one match?
Yeah.
Bro, what bothered me even more is that, bro, you beat Brock Lesnar legitimately in a real fight, and you give up in seconds.
Happy for Cain. Happy for Cain Velasquez getting out of prison for murdering that child molester. Right?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Right.
He used a gun. If he didn't use a gun, it would have been different.
Yeah, I do give him props for that, though.
He used a gun. That's why he got locked up. It's like you could have just beat him to death and it would have been all right, buddy.
Like, man, fuck that. I'm getting old, B. I'm packing you up ASAP.
Anyway,
my stamina's not that good.
It don't matter how he. I still say he did the Lord's work with that. I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah. But let's get up out of here, though, B. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You already know the vibes. I guess I see y'all when I see y'all. You already know, B.
Yes, sir.
All that. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get up out of here. C-Flu. That's my guy right there. What he said. Let me see what C-Flu said real quick. I believe didn't like Kane's body. No, did he? He didn't like his body? Probably. He just thought he could make some money off of him real quick. But yeah, B, appreciate all of y'all, B. C-Flu, Ballet. My dude Blaze, Tati, Henny God. I'm about to do some gaming. Stay tuned for that real quick. All right. Appreciate you, my dude. Get that thumbs up on your way out too, B. Highly appreciate that.
Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'ma lose it when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray.